Hi. I have always found it very important to understand where we're going and how we want to get there. Each of our motivations are going to be different and why you are actually embarking your spiritual journey. This journey for you may be something that you just want answers or you want clarity, or maybe you're just tired of the same life that you have always lived. Whatever the case may be, it's important that you identify how you see your life going forward in the future, where you want to be within the next 5 to 10 years. We talk about mindfulness, we'll speak about being in the now, but at the same time, while we're being in the now, we'll have to have an idea of our overall roadmap, where we want to be and how we want our overall life to be. This will stay in tune with your intuition, so that way, as you're being in the now, you won't get sidetracked by many distractions. It'll be easier for you to make the yes and no decisions you need to make in your daily life, so that way you can stay on track, being with the people, the type of job, or making the decisions that are best in alignment with your true and core values. So as we go through these exercises, I want you to think about how things are right now and what would you like different. Some of these questions may be very difficult. You might find yourself answering a lot of it in, I don't want this, I don't want that. And that's perfectly normal, because as you're starting or going through your spiritual process, it's hard to just see exactly what you want. So it's like being caught in the forest and trying to see above all the trees, okay? But go through it anyway, so that way you can start watching your patterns of thinking. This is very important because our thoughts has so much energy. And as those thoughts are reinforced with our words, they then are magnified into our actions. And this is how we create or co-create our life. There are times you're going to be like, how many genius decisions did I make to get here, right? And you're going to be like, I can't believe I've done so many effed up decisions to get here. And this is why my life is the way it is. You may have lived a pattern, or maybe you haven't lived a pattern of finding circumstances or blaming other people for how your life is the way it is. I want you to know to take that pressure off of yourself and take your pressure off of them, so that way you can just embrace even all of the negative flaws that have occurred to bring you to this point. It is here when you're down on your knees or you're at this point where you're ready for a change, that change actually begins to happen. So, what are your goals? What are the things that motivate you? What excites you in life? What's something that you've always wanted to do? What is something that you've stopped doing and you really actually miss doing that, or being there, or doing this with certain people? These are the things that bring you joy, all right? These are the things that make you feel lighter. It makes you feel like you're alive. It makes you feel that life is worth living again. These are your truest and most inner desires. As we're doing this in the beginning, some of them may be very carnal, and according to how things have been taught, whether it's biblically or whatever, you may feel as though they're things of sin. This may be including drinking, it may be including sexual lust, or whatever the case may be. But you are a human being, and you are here designed and perfectly designed the way you were created. It's getting past these things and how we utilize our energy to get to the best you. So write them down anyway, regardless of thought. This is your personal journey. No one else matters. This is a part of breaking away from what other people think. It's a part of finding who you truly are. So use your journal and start thinking about what it is that you want in your life. What are your goals? What are the things that make you happy? If it's hard for you to see this because you can't see yourself in these things, because maybe life is that bad and there is no hope for you. We've all been there. Every human being has been there, and if they haven't, They can't leave here without feeling that at one point. So what you'll do is take a walk, surf the internet, open up magazines, do the things that will trigger creativity within you, and allow this creativity to magnify through your mind so you can start to visualize what it is that you would like to do. I understand every path to walk may find this. And maybe you may have lived a life where you can't recall where there was a point of happiness. If this is you, I want you to imagine your life in a way that you wish it could have been. And this will help you start to find your goals. Anything you do now is not written in stone, which is like the really cool thing about everything. So it can always change as we grow, but we have a starting point. Okay? Life is about fluidity, it's about transitions, it's about changes. So we'll be doing this, or you'll be doing this throughout your life as you reach your one goal and you're ready to go on forward again. Okay? I found it easier as we're setting goals that it's as we zoom out, we'll see the 5-year or the 10-year plan, and then we zoom in closer. You look at maybe the next 3 months, 90 days. Then you zoom in a little closer. What do you want by the end of the month? And that will help you kind of zooming in and zooming out, kind of like a camera lens, help you to have an aspect of how your day will be shaped out and how you can stay on the right path and not go down the yellow brick road. Because going down the yellow brick road, we've all been there, can take you someplace you don't want to be. So let's find the right path that works best for you. Maybe completely different from me, but that's all right. There'll be exercises attached, so I want you to continue to do your meditation, apply with the affirmations, and pray into existence the things that you are looking for, and we'll start the process of growing the life and your intuition the way you deserve. So I'm looking forward to you guys commenting. I'm looking to hear from in the group and being a part of this whole thing. I'll see you in the next episode.